Oh, he can fight. It's Billy, the kid Dib, and he's in the studio with us. He's got a goal to win 5 world titles in 5 different divisions. Is that still well on the agenda there, Billy? Good morning, mate.
Good morning, fellas. Thanks for having me on. Mate, it sure is. Yeah. It sure is.
You've got a big fight coming up. Tell us about that.
July 9th at the Luna Park, I think it's called the Top Front up there, and, you know, it's against an incredible opponent. His name's Kenichi Yamagachi.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah. He's got 18 fights for, you know, 1 loss, so it's going to be a good challenge.
Billy, you I think you're a terrific fighter, and I think in many ways you've flown under the radar. And I know Mundine loves you. I know any boxer worth his salt likes what you do. You're a little bit. I just think that maybe your time is coming. What fight is going to catapult you into everybody's lounge room, and they're going to know who you are and what you do?
I think what it is. I think you know, it just takes one fight to, you know, one major fight to catapult you into a household name. But you know, a lot of people always tell me, you know, you're only 23 years old and you got a lot of time, and that's the most important thing. That, you know, I'm still young, and if I'm performing at this level now, then, you know, I can't wait to see what I'm going to be like when I'm 27, 28.
Everyone I've spoken to, oh, you're fancy too. You're disco dancing there, Billy. But everyone I've spoken to about you, you are very coachable. You can be trained. You listen, and you go out there and you follow instructions pretty well. Do you think is that a fair assessment of where you're at, how you fight?
Most definitely. You know, look, I love to learn. And when it comes to boxing, you know, boxing is the love of my life, and whatever I can do to, you know, enhance my ability, I'm going to do it.
What suits you? What division suits you the absolute best? What weight do you want to fight at? What, you know, where will we see you at your very, very best?
Right now, I'm very comfortable at featherweight. Yeah. But I think I'm going to be a good lightweight. You know, in time, you know, when you grow into it, I think I'm going to make a great lightweight. And you know, Costa Zoo and guys like that fought at 63.5, which is light welterweight. You know, I'm looking to possibly move up to welterweight by the end of my career.
Billy, some of the guys that you hang with, they've got high profiles in the boxing world. Who's your strongest mentor at the moment?
You know, some of the guys that I've hung out with, you know, the guys like Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, Shane Mosley, but my absolute favourite, and who I can say is a great friend, and you know, possibly maybe even a best friend, would be Prince Nassim Hamed. So, you know, and when I've spent numerous days and hours with him, and he's just a top friend. He
was the most flamboyant boxer I think I've seen for many years. And he did everything wrong, but he did everything right, and he made lots and lots of money, and he certainly got people into the fight game in England. He's a great character, isn't he? He's just a one-off.
He definitely is. You know, he's a showman, and you know, boxing is. It's about showmanship. It's about, you know, capturing the imagination of the public, and he was able to do that. And you know, with his style, it was something that people couldn't prepare for. So what you can't prepare for, you can't beat, and that's what made him so great. And until somebody really worked him out, which, you know, eventually Marco Antonio Barrera worked him out, but under circumstances, you know, he lost the fight. He wasn't embarrassed or anything like that, and he earned a lot of money for that fight. You're
stepping in. You know when you've made it into a video game and things like that, and that's just about where you are right now. I think you're one of 3 or 4 who have been at De La Hoya and so forth and so on. But you're just about to do it. I mean, how did that all come along? I mean, you know, that you're up there. You're a robot.
It's called Fight Night, I think. Isn't it?
It's Fight Night 4, and the thing is that, you know, I remember being a kid, and when it first came out, and that's how I learned about the fighters, through the game. And then, you know, I always told my mum and a few people that, you know, I wish that, you know, one day my opportunity comes up to be on a game. And when I met Shane Mosley and walked into his house, I seen the cover that he was on in, like, I think it was 1999, and he said to me, "Don't worry, you'll be on it one day." And here comes the opportunity, and 2009, I'm in the Fight Night game.
Beautiful. Mate, when you're so passionate about something, how do you hold yourself back? I've had a number of chats with you in the last year, and it just oozes out of you, and at times I think, I wonder if he's getting too excited and trying to race things. I mean, I know you want to get back to the States.
Yeah.
So how do you keep yourself under control?
You know, look, I got to sit back and, you know, I listen to my family and my management team and things like that. But you know, the most important thing is to stay grounded, because, you know, if you get ahead of yourself in this game, you can quickly get hurt. You know, it's a sport that, you know, even Cam will tell you that you can't hide in this game. And once the bell rings, you're on your own. And for 3 minutes of each round, you're on your own. You come back to the corner for 1 minute to get some advice, get a drink, and then you get back out there. And this guy just wants to tear you off, you know.
Billy, it can be a distracting game. You know, the wealth, the bling, the cars, the people you mix with. I mean, you've been mixing with princes of the boxing ring, and princes who are real royalty, and so forth. You can get distracted. That would be difficult. You've got to keep your eye on the ball, haven't you? Look at this.
You do. Well, you know, in saying that, like, I was just having a look at that picture just then. You know, like, we're hanging out with the royalty of boxing and the royalty of real life. You know, the opportunity came up to meet the Prince of Saudi Arabia, and you know, I jumped right on it.
Well done. Congratulations. Hope it all falls into place for you, because I enjoy watching you. A terrific fighter. And you're on mark so far.
Thanks
Keep it that way.
Yeah, look, he's still
pretty.
There. You're too quick, mate. Good luck with your next fight.
Thank you very much.
Look, we'll take a break now, but we'll go across to the French Open and catch up with Sam Stosur. How well is she going? Stay with us.